Hi everyone, I am here at the Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. I got some stuff to start out to read to you guys first, and then I'll get into the Bible reading. The circle of kindness, and we'll put it over here. That's for the Bible study. Okay. Okay, this one is, you've got more than it takes. You always have. There have likely been times when you have wondered whether you can face, meet, or overcome a challenge, difficulty, or setback in your path. Whether you are enough, the answer is an unequivocal yes. You have everything you need to succeed. And what is that? You have you. And I will say, if you have the Lord, you can succeed in anything. This one's pretty. It's got balloons on it. I love balloons. I don't know why, but I always love balloons. You deserve to live your dreams. We all do. There is no lottery drawing or waiting list for happiness. You have purpose and you have passion. That adds up to power. The power to make all kinds of great things happen just by being beyond capable you, which means that's what's next, is success. Alright, and the last one I have for you guys. A certain few cars, especially one, have been going by the last couple months, stopping right in front of our window and staring over here. And then when I look over there, they take off real fast. And they've done that 4 or 5 times today. And it's really freaking me out. Weird. Okay. You were born 100% lovable. Life brings us joys we didn't even think to seek, dream of, or expect. You are strong without even trying. There is so much to admire you for. You are a jewel that makes life rich. Angels have one job description: caring. You are higher. Trust yourself. You know you best. Nobody knows you better than you except the Lord. Alright guys, now let me get started with the Bible reading. Today we are reading Mark chapter 6, verses 1 through 29, Psalm 39, and Proverbs chapter 10, verse 10. So in Mark today we'll be talking about a prophet without honor, which is so true. It's like in your own hometown, people they'll get jealous and think, well, they're a nobody, we've known them all their life, you know. Jesus sends out the 12, sends out his disciples, John the Baptist, beheaded. Okay, so let's begin. Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Where did this man get these things, they asked. What's this wisdom that he has been given him? What are these remarkable miracles he is performing? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son, and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us? And they took offense at him. Like, well, he ain't nobody special. We know him and his family. He ain't nobody, you know. He ain't some miracle prophet that came down from anywhere. And that's not Judas Iscariot either, by the way. That's Judas, Jesus' brother, Judas. Jesus said to them, because he knew what they were thinking, a prophet is not without honor except in his own town, among his relatives, and in his own home. He could not do any miracles there, except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. It is so true. For example, Like in our hometown, where I lived ever since I was born, people there would rather see you fail than succeed. They'll see you out there, they'll see you broke down right in front of their house and struggling. You may have fell and been hurt. And they'll sit out there on their porch talking about you with other people, laughing at you, watching you lay there hurt and nobody trying to help. Yeah, that's how it is. Sad. But if you're in a stranger's neighborhood or something, they'd probably run out to help you, you know, and treat you good, like the Good Samaritan. It is very sad, but it's very, very true. That is the God's honest truth. Then Jesus went around teaching from village to village. Calling the 12 to him, he began to send them out 2 by 2 and gave them authority over impure spirits. They could take out demons. These were his instructions. Take nothing for the journey except a staff, no bread, no bag, no money in your belt. Wear sandals, but not an extra shirt. Whenever you enter a house, stay there until you leave that town. And if any place will not welcome you or listen to you, leave that place and shake the dust off your feet as a testimony against them. They went out and preached that people should repent. They drove out many demons and anointed many sick people with oil and healed them. King Herod heard about this, for Jesus' name had become well known. Some were saying, I hate when they say this, some were saying John the Baptist has been raised from the dead, and that is why miraculous powers are at work in them, because John the Baptist had been beheaded. How stupid can they be for real though? How can that be John the Baptist reincarnated? Jesus and John the Baptist are on the earth at the same time. They've been together talking, guys. John the Baptist baptized Jesus. And Jesus is still there when John's beheaded. So how could Jesus be John the Baptist? It doesn't even make sense, does it? So that's so crazy to me when they say that. Others said he is Elijah. And still others claimed he is a prophet, like one of the prophets of long ago. But when Herod heard this, he said, John, whom I beheaded, has been raised from the dead? For Herod himself had given orders to have John arrested, and he had him bound and put in prison. He did this because of Herodias, his brother Philip's wife, whom he had married. For John had been saying to Herod, it is not lawful for you to have your brother's wife. So Herodias nursed a grudge against John and wanted to kill him. But she was not able to, because Herod feared John and protected him, knowing him to be a righteous and holy man. When Herod heard John, he was greatly puzzled. Yet he liked to listen to him. So he didn't want to kill John, but Herodias is going to get her way. She's a seductive woman, and she's going to get what she wants from her man one way or another, even as she has to use her daughter, who is actually King Herod's niece, so it's his brother's daughter. But listen to what Herodias has her daughter do. Sick. Oh my. Finally, the opportune time came. On his birthday, Herod gave a banquet on Herod's birthday for his high officials and military commanders and the leading men of Galilee. When the daughter of Herodias, which is Herod's niece, his brother's daughter, came in and danced, seductively danced in front of him, she pleased Herod and his dinner guests. You know how they dance with the little thing on their face and little jewels. The king said to the girl, ask me for anything you want, and I will give it to you. And he promised her with an oath, whatever you ask, I will give you, up to half my kingdom. She went out and said to her mother, what shall I ask for? What do you think Herodias asked for? You think she asked for half the kingdom? You think she asked for millions in gold, precious jewels? The head of John the Baptist, she answered. At once the girl hurried in to the king with the request, I want you to give me right now the head of John the Baptist on a platter. The king was greatly distressed, but because of his oaths and the dinner guests, he did not want to refuse her, but he swore an oath right in front of all of his guests. So he immediately sent an executioner with orders to bring John's head. That's sick. And can you imagine them presenting the head to this child and her just calmly taking it over to her mother? Ha 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 ha. Here, Mom, here's your head. Yuck. That's disgusting. Would you not like be throwing up and, oh, that's just disgusting. The man went, beheaded John in the prison, and brought back his head on a platter. He presented it to the girl, and she gave it to her mother. On hearing of this, John's disciples came and took his body and laid it in a tomb. The head, I have no idea. I don't know if Herodias gave the head for them to bury, or she kept it for some sick reason. I have no clue what she done with the head. It doesn't say. But that's where we are stopping with Mark today. We have a 13-verse psalm, which is Psalm 39, for the director of music for Jettison, a Psalm of David. I said, I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth while in the presence of the wicked. So I remained utterly silent, not even saying anything good. But my anguish increased. My heart grew hot within me. While I meditated, the fire burned. When I spoke with my tongue, show me, Lord, my life's end and the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting my life is. You have made my days a mere handbreadth. The span of my years is as nothing before you. Everyone is but a breath, even those who seem secure. Surely everyone goes around like a mere phantom. In vain they rush about, heaping up wealth without knowing whose it will finally be. But now, Lord, what do I look for? My hope is in you. Save me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scorn of fools. I was silent. I would not open my mouth, for you are the one who has done this. Remove your scourge from me. I am overcome by the blow of your hand. When you rebuke and discipline anyone for their sin, you consume their wealth like a moth. Surely everyone is but a breath. Hear my prayer, Lord. Listen to my cry for help. Do not be deaf to my weeping. I dwell with you as a foreigner, a stranger as all my ancestors were. Look away from me, that I may enjoy life again before I depart and am no more. And that was Psalm 39. And ending today's Bible reading is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 10. Whoever winks maliciously causes grief, and a chattering fool comes to ruin. Stop staring at me. Sherm's always calling me a chatty Cappy or a chattering doll, chatty doll, whatever. I seen you staring at me as soon as I said that. Okay. That was our Bible reading. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. Okay, let me get the prayer list here.
Ow!
Yes.
Touch it too long.
Please keep my mom, Rhonda Karshner, in your prayers. Thursday, she goes for her first day of radiation treatment and also for a bone density test. And hopefully they'll do the blood test they're wanting to do also the same day, so she don't gotta do it at another separate day just for that. Some kind of cancer blood test where they see if you're susceptible to other types of cancer or something. But please pray for her, because Thursday she starts her treatment and she's busy with a lot of other stuff that day as well. Please pray for Sherm. He had his appointment with the kidney doctor today that he has to go to once a year. His blood work and urine came back fine. She's got to do a CAT scan, waiting on the insurance to prove it. And he went and got his chest x-ray. He goes to our family doctor tomorrow, and then I believe the 25th he goes to the pulmonologist. Okay, and please pray for Cindy and Jim Welch. They're having trouble with their car right now. It's going to cost a little bit of money. So please pray that they're able to get it fixed and come up with the extra money somehow to help them. Please pray for Layla and her son Emil. Please help Layla get to where she's wanting to go and to be able to get it with the money she has at a good deal and let everything happen the way she wants it to. Please pray for Abby Myers. Her birthday's coming up very soon, March 3rd. She'll be 23. Please pray for Jimmy Myers. He's working his butt off. Manager's on vacation again, so today was truck day again. They have like, I think, 3 or 4 trucks a week at work, so he had to unload trucks again today. Please pray for Danette Rager, Dora Carper, Elizabeth Jeffries, who's still MIA, Lonnie Doles, Wendy and Jason White, Dean Deddy. I don't know what he started for his leukemia yet or not. If he started chemo or whatever yet, I haven't heard. The GoFundMe pages, if you guys want to go, there's 2. www.gofundme.com. Jason and Wendy White lost home to house fire, which you can find by Lacey Bishop in the category accidents and emergencies. And the other one I wrote down for you guys, if you, like I said, if you heard about that girl that had a baby and 2 days later they came home from the hospital and her boyfriend killed her and took the baby, the 2-year-old little girl, and he said he threw her in the Mississippi River and killed her. I don't know if he did or not. They never have found her. They looked. But Danielle was the mom. Kennedy was the baby girl. Please pray for Danielle's mom. She lost her daughter and her granddaughter. Please pray for all that love them. And anyway, their page on GoFundMe.com is called Danielle and Kennedy Memorial Fund. And please pray for the families that have lost loved ones, the Betty Graham family and the Burt family. Alright guys, so that is it. That's enough, isn't it? I'll be so glad when we can mark some of these off for good reasons. For good reasons. I think I told you guys, yeah, I showed you guys the obituary card. My Aunt Marge Betts, she passed away. COVID shut down her kidneys. She passed away, and Mom was really close to Marge. It was her last aunt, uncle, you know. It was the last of her older relatives. And they talked like all the time. Mom said, I really miss, you know, picking up the phone and getting to talk to her. And I know she does. I knew she'd really miss her. Especially now, with Mom going through this, you know. She's not going to have her for support to talk to. So I know it's really going to, you know, it's really going to affect her. Not having her here. So please keep my mom, Rhonda Karshner, in your prayers for that as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.